Welcome to Hero Blend number 5. This week we're talking about the awesome new trailer that was just released for James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy, so check it out. I am back with Associate Editor from Coming Soon and Superhero Hype, Silas Lesnick. How you going, bud?
How's it going?
So, obviously the big story that we're going to be talking about this week is the unbelievably awesome Guardians of the Galaxy trailer that launched, and honestly, I was absolutely blown away. Silas, what were your initial thoughts on this trailer?
I'm really excited for Gravity. I think it looks amazing. I love James Gunn. I love every cast member they have assembled. I'm really excited. We have sort of seen it. We saw it at Comic-Con.
This is the trailer that basically, I'd say maybe like 90% of this was the stuff that we saw at Comic-Con. The montage stuff was a bit different. The way that it was cut was a little bit different. It was mostly the same. At the same time, though, this is the way that Comic-Con fans were introduced to Guardians of the Galaxy. It went over incredibly well in Hall H. I can totally understand why Marvel Studios was like, you know what? Let's release this to the public. This is a great way to introduce these characters.
Absolutely. And one of the things I'd like to point out that I particularly loved about the trailer is it's introducing the characters and not the actors.
Yes, very much so. In fact, I don't believe they listed a single actor in the entire thing, even though it's a star-filled cast.
Especially in Oscar season, we have Bradley Cooper in it, and not Oscar maybe, but Vin Diesel's in it. And big names. That, Glenn Close.
Yeah, Glenn Close. Yeah,
Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del Toro was only in there for like maybe 5 frames. The point is, like, this is probably the biggest ensemble that Marvel has put together outside of the Avengers, and they're really just focusing on introducing these heroes, and it's really kind of cool to see.
Absolutely.
And so, I mean, and obviously the big takeaway, I think, I mean, as cool as all the characters are, I think the big takeaway from this trailer was Chris Pratt. I think the guy is suddenly, this guy is about to be one of the biggest stars in the world, potentially. Obviously, he just had the huge hit with the Lego movie. In addition to Guardians of the Galaxy, he's also attached to Jurassic World. I think that Chris Pratt has a real chance, I mean, just incredible stardom. Just in this role, what do you think this is going to do for an actor like him?
He's just, I mean, he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
You've interviewed him. I've interviewed him. He's just friendly. He's very nice. He's a guy that you want to see succeed. And now we're seeing that he actually has like quite a bit of real talent. He's not just funny, but he's able to carry the funny into other things.
Exactly, and like in charisma out the game. I mean, the entire thing is just every single action, from when he's like introducing himself with a puffed out chest as Star-Lord to when he's doing the machine doesn't work. It's all just so great, and I can't wait to see more of this kind of roguish asshole character. Who, I mean, it's shades of Tony Stark in a certain way, but it's Tony Stark who left America and the world in the 80s and flew off into space to go be Han Solo. That I am insanely excited to see. So, any other thoughts on this, Saz?
Just that I can't wait to see more. I'm very, very happy that Guardians of the Galaxy, we're going to get Captain America, and then they're teasing Captain America as being very big.
Yes.
We have no idea yet how it's going to end, but I kind of like the idea that like whatever sort of cliffhanger the Marvel Universe is left off at in Captain America, we'll then see the sort of silly, fun space adventure.
Exactly, suddenly launch into that, absolutely. And I mean, there's a very good chance that we could just, I mean, with Captain America coming out, we'll see another Guardians of the Galaxy trailer probably in early April, which will probably even just expand the entire universe of what we're seeing. We're going to get to see the story. We'll get to see more of Lee Pace's Ronan the Accuser, who is going to be the main villain in the film. Who knows? We may even get to see Thanos. We get to see more of the blockbuster action. It's not just going to be like, there is a lot to be excited about here, people. And like, August just couldn't be further away.
And I think one of the cool things too is how immediately we've both noted that the trailers come online, and we're seeing like lots of responses. People are excited.
Yes,
and it's not just comic book
fans.
nerds.
Absolutely.
It's everyone. And I like the idea of telling the world, here's a movie that looks like a lot of fun, and maybe later learn it's a Marvel movie.
Sure.
I'm very, very excited.
And it's awesome that everyone is kind of starting off on the same page, not knowing. I mean, this is a trailer that starts with, who are you? I mean, we're all starting off on the same level, and I personally couldn't be more excited to see where this is going.